happened to play Sacramento. And then also too, this is the 10-year anniversary of my mom's death. You know what I mean? So kind of today is. So it kind of everything just fell into place. You know, from playing against the Kings where I grew up. You know, being from here, playing these teams, and like I said, the anniversary of my mom's death, and she was, you know, an integral part of our team in 2007. You know, she was kind of like the team mom. So I think it's just a perfect opportunity.
I heard Draymond's going to be presenting it to you. Is that the guy you
cool.
want?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If anybody would definitely be Draymond. You know, we're good friends on and off the court. Someone I still talk to, you know, often. So it's cool that he's going to do it.
You've had so much time now to kind of think back on what last year was like. I mean, just how do you reflect upon it started off in Sacramento, it kind of goes sour, and then it ends up so great for you?
You know, I just think it's. You know, I just believed in the process, believed in myself, and knew that, you know, something good would come of it. You know, it was an honor to be able to go back to Sacramento, somewhere I went to high school and kind of grew up at. You know, I thought we had a hell of a team there. You know, we were obviously a work in progress, but I thought we were heading in the right direction. You know, Boogie gets traded. They waived me, and, you know, then KD happens to get hurt a few days later, so everything kind of just, you know, happened. So to start in Sacramento and in Golden State, and where I wanted to end, it was a blessing.
What about the future for you?
I mean, I'm still in shape, still working out, still doing things. It would have to be in a very ideal, fitting situation for not only myself but my kids, and you know, because I could still do it. But like I said, right now it's just I'm focused on not having to do it. So
You're gonna stay around.
Ann Barnes. Ann.
You're gonna stay around basketball, you know, TV, anything like. What are your thoughts on beyond?
I was fortunate enough to just finish producing Meet the Blacks 2 in Atlanta with Mike Epps, Cat Williams. That was a hell of a show, movie. It was fun. I'm working on a big time TV show, Turn of the Year. So I'll be behind the scenes doing TV stuff. You know, people have contacted me about commentating, but right now my main focus is just, you know, spend more time with my kids and you know, just relaxing. You know, 4 years of college, 15 years of pro basketball. Like I've been on the regimented schedule the last 20 years, so just to be able to not have to wake up at a certain time, it is a good feeling.
You've been on a lot of different.
Matt Barnes played for 9 NBA teams that spanned 14 seasons. Always a fan favorite, Barnes had 2 stints with the Warriors. First as part of the Weekend League team who shot the Mavericks in the first round of the 2007 NBA playoffs. And then, after a return to Golden State nearly a decade later, he was part of last season's team that won the NBA title for the second time in 3 seasons.
We're a unit, we're a team. Everybody's unselfish, everybody sacrifices, and we all have one goal. The outcome is a championship.
Dub Nation, join us in welcoming Matt Barnes back to Oracle Arena as he receives his 2017 NBA Championship ring.
On behalf of the entire Warriors organization, myself, I just want to say thank you, for what you brought to this team last year. What you brought to this organization over the years. Let's not forget the first thing. Thank you for what you brought. Congratulations. This is a guy who everyone has painted his picture of to be one of the worst guys around, and he's one of the best teammates I've ever had. So, for everybody who's standing in the head, like I said, one of the best teammates I've ever had, my guys are great. So, thank you for everything you brought.
In your mind, based on what you guys did tonight, do you think it went wrong on the defensive end more, the offensive end, or a little bit of both?
I think both. I mean, we were up 4 with like 2 minutes left, if I can remember. Took a couple forced shots and a couple bad fouls, but easily could have won that game. I mean, give the Kings credit though; they played composed throughout the whole game and made big shots.
What were the strategies on those offensive possessions late? Was it just, hey, clear out, you go to work, or was it just stagnant and you decided to take the shots?
Honestly, can't really remember, my man. I'm not even joking.
Did you feel any more pressure to score today without KD and Steph?
No, because I know we have an equal opportunity offense, and the shot's there, you take it. And that's not my game to put pressure on myself. I got to take the best shot available and hunt great shots. I took a couple bad ones tonight, but yeah, I learned from it.
You guys usually turn games around on your defensive end. Was their offensive execution so good that wasn't able to happen, or did you guys just have some lapses?
Yeah, we had lapses. They had good execution. We had some lapses. Our energy wasn't there on the defensive end. The whole 48 minutes, especially when the team shoots 53% from three. That's not us. We protect the three-point line very well, but we'll make the adjustment Wednesday and we'll be better.
You had the opportunity to start alongside Pat tonight. He ended up with a pretty balanced stat line. What did you think of his effort?
Pat played tremendous. I mean, he gave us exactly what we needed, and I'm happy he got the opportunity he did. He played great, and he's going to be a great player in this league.
Anything else? Last one, Timmy.
Kurt mentioned that maybe it's time to start getting Jordan Bell some more minutes. You saw what he's done, pretty good in the first half. Is that kind of the feeling you got? Is like maybe it's just time just to see him play some?
I mean, it's not really my job to say, yeah, it's time for Jordan to get more minutes. That ain't on me. What I will say is when he's out there, he makes things happen. Sean and I was talking on the bench. Like he just gets out there and he makes plays. And it's not necessarily that he's making a play to, a great pass or whatever it is, although he made some good passes tonight, but he just makes things happen. And, usually that gets rewarded with more playing time. We'll see. I'm not sure where it goes, but, I know he definitely does great things when he's out there.
Crucial was the possession late where you foul a three-point shooter and also go up an offensive rebound off that free throw.
Yeah.
It was a 4-point possession.
Yeah, that was a big deal. That was a big one. Unfortunate. I thought Omri did a nice job getting out and challenging. It was, I suppose there was some contact. It's the new rule in the NBA with, not being able to touch a shooter after he releases the ball. So tough call, but they took advantage, but that was a key moment of the game.
Looked like Jordan Bell gave you some nice minutes in the first half. Did you think about getting him in the second? He did not play at all in the second half.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning there?
I thought about it, but I think Draymond was going well, and about mid fourth quarter, I thought about getting him out for a couple of minutes, but I thought just with his experience and the fact that he had the night off the other night, I didn't mind extending Draymond a little bit, and I think we need to find Jordan a few more minutes here and there where we can. He's he obviously brings a lot to the table, and he needs to learn more, but he's doing some good things while he's out there.
You guys have lived off the freedom to shoot threes from wherever you want, but it seemed like tonight late. Did you not like some of those 30-foot jacks?
Yeah, I didn't love the shots down the stretch, but we couldn't get any penetration. We couldn't get anything going to the basket, and I'll have to watch the tape. But I did not love our execution down the stretch. We didn't get good shots.
Omri's played really well since he's been in there, but he hasn't shot a whole lot of threes. I think he only came into the game with like 8 attempts all season. I mean, as good as he's been, I think he's made 6 out of 9. Would you like to see him shoot a little bit more from the outside?
Not necessarily. Omri knows what he's doing. If he's open, he'll shoot one out there. But his game really is a cutter and driver and drive and kick guy. So I have no complaints with his shot selection or anything like that.
Getting away from you guys there, what did you think down the stretch?
Late second quarter and late third quarter, we had 10-point leads, and we just closed the quarters really poorly. And I thought those were the key moments in the game in terms of not being able to extend our lead and take control of the game. And then they just out-executed us down the stretch. They got much better shots than we did, and they deserved to win.
You guys go scoreless, I think, in the final 3-11. A few of the last shots were kind of clay, looked like forcing shots.
Yeah.
How much of that is just kind of thrust into a role he's not used to, and just the kind of the awkwardness of that?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, without KD and Steph, it changes the dynamics down the stretch, and we had a few play calls that we knew we wanted to run based on the personnel going into tonight, knowing we were without Steph and Clay, or Steph and KD, and we just didn't get great looks out of those sets, and ended up settling for some difficult shots. They did a good job defensively.
Players, they got some good young players. I think they can build around, but defensively, we weren't really in sync. It just wasn't a good effort by us. I think offensively we had some things going on in the first half, but we weren't really in sync defensively, and then kind of same thing second half. So it was an inconsistent effort by us.
Sean, just knowing obviously that Steph and Kevin around, how did you see Clay kind of approach his role tonight?
It's the same thing. His role really doesn't change much. Just be aggressive, look for a shot, play solid defense. And, I think it was just kind of up to the guys around him, just to do a little bit more.
As you kind of intimated, those last few minutes is when maybe the absence of Steph and Kevin just felt more acutely, just because.
Yeah, you can.
On them.
I mean, I just pointed to that by example, but that's the obvious choice with anybody. You know what I'm saying? We've closed out games before. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. We can't just rely on that and say we didn't have those guys out there. Of course, it's 50 points a game, but. We have to be better. We can be better, without those guys in closing out the game, offensively and defensively.
You ready for this road trip? I think it's the longest.
You?
No.
Miami and Detroit in the second
let's go home.
What have you made of this early travel so far? I mean, on one hand, like the NBA changed the schedule, but it seems pretty heavy to me.
I was hurt on that last trip. I ain't gonna lie to you. Felt like we went to China again. But honestly, looking at the totality of the season, it's better than what we had last year.
Talking about how you can close games better, what does